Bullish Flux cost expectations range somewhere in the range of $3.34 and $6.31 by 2030. Market experts accept Flux could reach $2.60 by 2025. Bearish Flux market cost expectation for 2023 is 59 cents. Flux presentation. Made to make the decentralization of the web more proactive and consistent, Flux utilizes what is called blockchain as a help. In this aid, we cover the different benefits that Flux offers of real value. For example, resource the board, calculation administrations, and advancement administrations, to the extent that the reasonableness of the Flux token is a venture. We likewise cover our Flux cost expectations so you can measure whether the token is a wise speculation. What is Flux? The Flux network guarantees decentralization through its many highlights. Fluxos, for instance, fills in as a computational space for clients who have a stake in the local token, Flux, of the stage to run an improvement space. This onboards numerous financial backers and specialists in the cryptographic money to perform helpful administration capabilities on the Flux stage, and influence improvement as they wish through the XDAO. The Flux token is very much surveyed regarding valuability, since other than the onboarding of clients with stakes in the activities of the stage, the Flux Nodes people group controls the organization. Flux likewise guarantees interoperability by empowering the exchange of concentrated applications consistently onto Web3. The Flux token. The Flux token fills in as a marking cache as well as an impetus on the stage, filling in as a collateralizing system for Flux nodes. As the linchpin of the stage, Flux likewise empowers two-factor validation. As a multi-utility resource, the cost of the Flux token is extraordinarily dependent upon the interest for the administrations presented by the Flux stage. To guarantee consistency and satisfactory compensations for the best-performing hubs on the stage, the Flux hash mining calculation and the no ICO rule, decency as far as the biggest prizes for the most considerable supporters is guaranteed. Our Flux cost forecasts likewise consider the strategy which parts block awards on the Flux chain, which builds the worth of the Flux token by delivering it scant in supply. How does the Flux organize work? The Flux organization is planned remembering empowering decentralization, interoperability, and keeping up with security even through the contribution of outsiders on the organization. The highlights which empower the stage's prevalent working are Flux nodes. The essential parts of the Flux organization are the Flux nodes, since they empower the procedure on the stage in a safe way. Various equipment are viable with Flux nodes, for example, cloud-based, ARM64, VPS and exposed metal servers, empowering a variety of clients and being the explanation for the 2,000-plus hubs utilized by the organization. Flux central examination. Clients on the Flux stage benefit from a plenty of blockchain arrangements, stay away from blunders, malware and save programming time, all on an enhanced base layer and for a minimal expense. A portion of the elements that make the eventual fate of our Flux cost expectations look splendid are uninvolved prizes framework. Both GPU excavators and hub administrators are compensated for the mining work they embrace, frequently divided similarly between the two gatherings. Detached rewards are gotten by means of a client working a hub through the execution of a brilliant agreement on the stage or mining by supervising record exchanges and approving them. Local area-driven, interoperative advancement models. For DApp designers, Flux guarantees a dynamic and exceptional local area. Clients and designers on the stage can consistently coordinate the cutting-edge, lively elements of the Flux onto other blockchain applications. The stage even guarantees that outsiders can securely add to the organization, an element that different stages have missed the mark concerning keeping up with without compromising the organization's security. The elevated degree of execution of the organization as well as its availability have been noted by different watchers. Thus our Flux cost expectations reflecting positive patterns in the stage's worth. DEFI reception is likewise made unnecessarily simple through the Flux stage, since advancement in current frameworks and similarity with different organizations is kept up with. Flux current cost. Flux is presently worth 74 cents USD. Flux has moved 2.72% as of now with an exchanging volume of $9,723,800. Flux is presently positioned 153 among all digital forms of money with a market capitalization of $181,786,558 USD. Our cost expectation estimates utilize constant Flux market information and all information is refreshed live on our site. This permits us to give dynamic cost expectations in view of current market action. Flux Value Expectation 2023. Flux, from certain perspectives, is one of the most astonishing cryptographic forms of money to rise this year. The Flux cost estimate for 2023 expects a huge expansion in the year's last part, conceivably coming to $1.11. Likewise with other digital forms of money, the ascent will be steady, yet no impressive drops are normal. Averaging $1.04 in cost is very aggressive. However, it is achievable sooner rather than later given expected coordinated efforts and progressions. Flux is supposed to have a base worth of 89 cents. Flux value expectation 2024. In 2024, Flux cost expectation has a lot of space for extension. Because of the likely declarations of various new associations and drives, we guess that the cost of Flux will before long outperform $1.86. Nonetheless, we ought to hold on to check whether the Flux's overall strength list emerges from the oversold zone prior to putting down any bullish wagers. Taking into account the market unpredictability, Flux will exchange with a base exchanging cost of $1.48 and a typical exchanging cost of $1.63. Flux value expectation 2025. Assuming the vertical pattern go on until 2025, it could reach $2.60 and Flux might benefit. On the off chance that the market encounters a decay, the objective may not be met. Flux is supposed to exchange at a typical cost of $2.38 and a low of $2.23 in 2025. Flux value forecast 2026. On the off chance that Flux effectively helps market feeling among digital money devotees, the Flux coin cost could stay stable for the following 5 years. As per our projections, Flux will be green in 2026. The Flux is supposed to reach and outperform its record-breaking high in 2026. In 2026, the virtual cash will be valued at $3.34, with a base cost of $2.97 and a typical cost of $3.12. Flux value expectation 2027. After some broad determining and specialized investigation, we gauge the Flux cost is supposed to cross a normal value level of $3.86 by 2027, with a base cost of $3.71 anticipated before the year's end. Moreover, Flux has a greatest value worth of $4.08. Flux value expectation 2028. Because representing things to come organizations that are supposed to occur by 2028, we are expecting that a bullish pattern will keep carrying the typical cost to around $4.60. On the off chance that Flux figures out how to break the safe level in 2028, we could see a most extreme cost of $4.83. Neglecting to assemble the help Flux needs by 2028 could bring about a low of $4.45. Flux value expectation 2029. While Flux is endeavoring towards interoperability between organizations to hurry collaboration, the bullish pattern from the earlier year is supposed to proceed. So the base exchange cost has been set at $5.20 and a yearly cost close above $5.57 in 2029. Flux value forecast 2030. By 2030, Flux will at long last outperform its past ATH values and record new cost level. The base cost could be $5.94 and possibly arrive at a most extreme value worth of $6.31, averaging out at $6.09. Flux value forecast 2031. The cryptographic money market is known to be profoundly unstable, which is one of the many justifications for why cost determining is a troublesome errand. Makes an honest effort to